Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the DC Coin World channel. Here on this channel we're sharing international coins and we've got two of them to share with you today. They both come to you from the country of India and they are both the same currency amount. They're the 10 Paise coins, except that one of them is dated a little bit earlier than the other. This one right here is dated 1966. This one right here is dated 1969. And because of that, there are actually two different types of coins. The metal content behind them is two different types. The one on the right, the newer of the two, is a nickel brass coin. The one on the left is a copper nickel coin. So you can see that that clearly makes a difference when comparing these two coins because of the coloring alone. They have very similar images, which we'll talk about, but the coloring alone is a little bit different, as well as the mintage, the production amount of the coins. So let's start with the older one. This one was made as part of a series from 1964 until 1967. Its value is 10 piece, which is abbreviated .1 INR. So this is worth 1/10 of a rupee. It has a metal content of copper and nickel, a weight of 4.9 grams, and a diameter of 23 millimeters. Its shape, as you've noticed, is a scalloped shape with 8 different notches going around it. This coin was officially demonetized June 30th, 2011. So about 7 years ago, this coin was no longer being used. As far as the imagery that you see right here, you just see the denomination with the date below it and the mint mark. That mint mark right there indicates either, I can't tell if it's either the Mumbai mint, which is a small dot / diamond, or the Hyperbad mint, which is a incus dot in diamond. When we flip it over, we see this very similar image to what you're probably used to seeing. This is the Ayahuasca lion pedestal. So we see India on the right part of it right there, and then India right there in Indian, and then that lion pedestal in the center. That's a very common imagery that you'll see on a lot of different Indian coins. So here are 3 others, just to show you as an example that lion pedestal appears on many different coins. So 3 extra coins you got to see right there, and you saw that lion pedestal for all of them. So this coin is dated 1966. In 1966, there were actually 326 million of these coins produced. So there are quite a lot of these that were made back in 1966. Now let's transition to the more modern coin. So you can see the different mint marks down here at the bottom, which is causing my confusion. One of them is a filled in diamond, the other one is not. But now let's look at this one right here. So the key difference between these two is that this one is made out of a nickel brass combination. It was made from 1968 until 1971. Has a weight of 4.3 grams, a diameter of 23 millimeters, and its shape, as you can see, is scalloped. So it has the same imagery that you'll see on the previous one, so don't need to get into too much of those details. We got the lion pedestal on this side, and then the date and the value of the coin right there. Now this one happens to be dated in 1969. In 1969, there were 65 million of these that were produced with this specific mint mark. Now you can see that this mintage is much lower than the 1966 one that we were talking about earlier. So the 1966 one, as a reminder, had 326 million. This one right here has just 65 million. So you can see much lower mintages there for the more modern one, which is a little interesting. You don't see that too often. Usually as the decades progress, the mintages get higher as the population does, but that's not the case with this one right here. All right, everyone, that's all I've got for this video. If you're into the international coins, please do check out some of the other videos on this channel. If you've got any suggestions on videos you would like to see me make, feel free to let me know in the comment section. If I made any errors, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to correct those going forward. Thank you very much, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.